checking in to keep this channel going, keep the algorithms on point. Breadwinners Unlimited. I gave you guys 3 baseball and 1 basketball today. Pick of the week. I gave you 1 shot in baseball today. So we 5-1 for the pick of the week. And of course, if things don't work out, which we expect them to work out, I'll give you guys a backup bonus pick if that play doesn't come through. Nah, 8, what up with it? So, yeah, man, Breadwinners Unlimited, go get your picks. Pick of the week, go get your pick. We on now. What's up with it? Man, I want to say this, I've always cheered on Anthony Edwards. I cheered for his team last season. This season, no. Once he pulled that stunt on L.A., after game 1 and then after they won the last game in L.A., I'm not much of a fan of his no more. And so I'll be rooting against him and his team. And somebody said that they would win easy on the Black Channel game 1, and I said, no, they'll be the next to lose, and they lost. Now, not that I'm this big predictor or nothing. I'm really just, my energy is really just against him and that team right now. That's all it is. It's not like a major prediction, like I really think they're the better team or anything like that, but my energy is definitely against the T-Wolves and Edwards. But I just threw that out there for y'all because all of the favorites in NBA lost game 1 in the second round. First time ever in NBA history. That's crazy. All for the dough. Good looking out with that comment about the Stag Elite piece, man. I'm actually thinking about doing another one on Stag on the Black Channel. Just to give more insight in what I was thinking when I was doing the video. Because I left a lot of stuff out with those videos and pictures and music. My computer's old, so it kind of stops me from really putting a video together like I really want to. Computer was stopping and buffering and stuff. It's old. It hasn't never given me any problems, but it's getting slow now. Probably needs a tune-up. I don't think it can update to the newer versions of the different apps and stuff apps. But anyway, I'm glad you liked it, man. Stag was a special person. Many say he was a BGF. I was going to ask Cutes about that, but I just didn't. Cutes would know. Cutes knew Stag and his whole Robin crew, his whole OC5. Cutes knew them all. So I could ask Cutes, but I was told he was a BGF, knockout artist. I actually knew him. Can you pray for us? Pray for who, Andrew? But I actually knew him. I knew Stag. I hung out with Stag. I didn't know him in the 70s. But that name was always there. Like, the hood never forgot him. And he was always talked about in good standing. Definitely a big-time robber that didn't care. Yankees today, bro. Yankees today. But we don't want to give out the free picks. I gave out the Breadwinners Unlimited. Go to Breadwinners Unlimited and get your picks, bro. We're not going to just give other people these free picks like that, man. Because I don't know if you know Mike. I'm going to assume you don't know this, but I gave out some picks to a couple people. One, I did a show about him. When they win, they don't give me nothing. They don't break me off for nothing. So giving out them free plays and can't get nothing is pathetic. So I'd rather just charge for those who want to support and also try to get some bread. That way when y'all win, y'all don't owe me nothing. Anything you do would be gratitude, but you're already paying for picks. These people want free picks and then don't want to give me nothing. That's crazy. There's dudes that's on Instagram charging $1,000, $250 a day, $1,000 a day. You know what I mean? These prices for a whole month are pretty cheap. Plus, you get to talk to me. You don't even get to talk to them dudes. But you get to talk to me. We could talk it out. You could ask me questions that might help you with your decisions. But yeah, man, so that's what it is. But uh, I thank you guys for signing up for the Breadwinners Unlimited and the pick of the week. Appreciate it. Hoping to get more. I thought there would be more people to sign up. We had a pretty good April. May so far, May been raggedy. The first week of May been horrible, dog. The first 6 days in May have been horrible. But that's what happens with gambling, especially in baseball. You go through these spurts where things ain't really hitting. But even still, though, we've been getting a lot of winning picks, just not parlays. So I assume that the majority of people are gonna parlay, not straight bet. Excuse me. I think that pickle got me burping, man. I just ate a pickle. Andrew, you obviously didn't want no prayers because I asked you pray for who and what, and you don't have no response. You must be a Jehovah Witness to knock on people's door when they don't want to be bothered. You feel me? Bro, I have a question. I'm playing every day, 3 times. Is normal or no? Stag was bad? Bad as in bad, bad? Yeah, BGF. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard Stag was BGF. Thanks for confirming that. I was going to ask Cuse because I know Cuse. No, Cuse been in the stoops with them dudes since 79. Him and Monk. Big Rick came about 81. Doa and all them. But they really know who was hooked up and not hooked up based on right being there. Not saying you wasn't. You been in the pen too, and you probably did time with him. I don't know, but thanks for confirming that because I always heard he was a BGF. Stag was a pretty solid dude as far as I know. I was hoping you didn't say bad, like what happened? Because I never heard anything bad on Stag. Stag was out here functioning when you was gone. Yeah, you came home after he had already caught his case. Yeah, you came home after he caught his case. But he was out here functioning, man, doing really good, man, really good. I noticed a pattern about a lot of dudes that be getting money out the streets, and I'm not talking about dope dealers, but we don't know when to retire. We don't know when to retire. I did a video the other day, but I never put it out. In fact, I canned it. And it kind of was something similar to yours about when dudes start and stop and their longevity. Mine wasn't. We didn't really say the same, but we talked about the same things. And I'm thinking about doing that again. Maybe, maybe not. I haven't really been in the mood to be doing no content, but Stag was a pretty good dude out here getting his money, man, and he wouldn't stop. And the thing about him and the homie is Crimey. I ain't gonna say his name if people don't know him, but they were stuck in time. They were stuck in time and really didn't realize about the tracking devices on people's cars, the surveillance, all these cameras, how you can't just get money out of safe no more. They were stuck behind in the 70s. Back when they was hitting capers in the 70s, it was different. And they were young then. So them young bulls, it's a different animal. You could jump over counters and you could yell at a motherfucker with all the bass coming up out you. You could do whatever you want. When you get older, man, it ain't so easy, man. It ain't so easy to escape them police. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, they got caught up, man. And Stag lost his life due to brain cancer while locked up. But yeah, if y'all seen that video, thanks. Be sure to like it, comment if you like. Appreciate it. And playing 3 times a day, hell yeah, that's normal. 3 times a day is normal, but it's not healthy, but it's normal. If you play 3 times a day, like if you bet an early game and you win that game, you press it, or you lose that game and you double up, and then it could go either way on the third game. Either you're still chasing, you broke even already, or you still being greedy, right? But I don't suggest 3 times a day. Find you a good pick and bet that, or find you a parlay and roll with that parlay. Worst case scenario, get you 2 parlays a day. Get you that early parlay, and if it's not looking good, go back in for the later games. You know, that's the sensible way. But when it comes to gambling, it's not a whole lot of sensible things that happen. You know, gambling is a real sickness. It's an addiction, but it's a sickness. It's a real sickness because even on a good day, we tend to lose. You feel me? And on one of them great days that can change your life, we tend not to bet, or we make one dumb decision that costs us a win of a lifetime. So gambling is a real sickness. It's kind of pathetic. But if you're gonna do it, try to talk to another gambler with a little bit of sense that'll calm you down and hold you down, like that wild bull. When y'all getting ready to go up that hill, you don't want no wild ass bull that you can't keep control of, right? Or a wild horse. You know, you want them to have temperament and be calm, cool, calm, and collective. But yeah, I just thought I'd check in with y'all. Ain't nobody talking over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna try to see y'all tonight if I'm not asleep. Try to see y'all tonight on the Black Channel. Y'all have a good one. Good luck today, everybody. Peace.